The assassination of Charlie Kirk, a well-known right-wing figure, took place in Orem, Utah on September 10, 2025. At the time, Kirk was on his campus tour at Utah Valley University, surrounded by hundreds of young students. Charlie Kirk started his political journey at just 18 when he founded Turning Point USA to push right-wing ideology in schools and universities. Over the years, he built millions of followers and even developed a close friendship with former President Donald Trump. But his influence reached far beyond the U.S. While admired at home for his conservative stances, Kirk also stirred controversy abroad. Among many Muslims, he became notorious for his anti-Palestine remarks, openly aligning with pro-Israeli activists who deny the very existence of a Palestinian state. On that September day in Utah, the tension surrounding his tour turned deadly. While speaking with a student, a shooter positioned on a building 130 meters away fired a single bullet that struck Kirk in the neck. And yet, from the very beginning, the scene was handled in a way that raised more questions than answers. There was no police cordon, no officers stayed behind, no tape, not even an ambulance. Kirk was rushed to the hospital in a private car, leaving the scene wide open. In that brief window, two men dressed in white walked into the tent undisturbed. They whispered to each other, texted repeatedly, and then one of them pulled over the chair Kirk had been sitting on, stood on it, and removed the only surveillance camera. The crime scene was completely compromised. Even more bizarre, there was no trace of blood, neither on the ground nor on the white backdrop behind him. And the background music kept playing, almost as if someone wanted to erase any sign that a killing had just taken place. Then came the reward money. Bill Ackman, one of Kirk's biggest donors, gave the FBI $1 million, promising it would go to whoever helped identify the shooter. That money is now going to Tyler Robinson's father, praised as a good man for turning in his own son. But then, investigators released text messages allegedly sent by Tyler right after the shooting. We're told that a 22-year-old with no criminal record, no history of violence, and no prior training managed to shoot and kill Kirk with a perfect long-distance shot on his very first try, then escaped into the woods, surrounded by police, all while sending long, perfectly punctuated confessions to his lover on his phone. What a lucky break for investigators! Not to mention the mysterious old man who supposedly bought the shooter extra time to get away. The missing police cordon, the men in white tampering with evidence, the texts, the $1 million reward, all of it together doesn't look like a straightforward case.